Organic Farmer Girl here. As per requested, I'm going to give you guys a lecture on linen bedding. So stay tuned. I've got about 5 different aspects that we're going to talk about, from brands to awareness to where to get it, the whole bit. So here we go. Number 1, what exactly is linen? Linen is actually one of the world's oldest fabric that comes from the flax plant. Now, the flax plant is primarily grown in Europe, and it's a completely sustainable plant because you can actually use the entire thing from stem to leaf to flower, unlike cotton. Okay, so this is why linen is a lot better to have than, say, cotton. Now, linen also uses less water than cotton, so if you're trying to be uber sustainable and eco-friendly, then you want to try to buy products that are linen. And best part is linen is biodegradable. If you buy something that's 100% linen, from an apron to a t-shirt to, your king size sheets, then you can actually throw it in the ground and it will biodegrade, which is kind of cool. Okay, now there's different types of linen. All right, so listen up on this one. So this is number 2. Depending on what it's called, so if it's Belgian linen or Irish linen or French linen, that means that specific plant grew in that area. Okay, you guys get that? So Belgian linen comes from Belgium. Okay, Irish linen comes from Ireland, right? And so on and so forth. So there's Belgium, there's Euro flaxseed, French, Irish, there's Baltic, and there's also Italian. Now, keep in mind, when you buy linen, okay, no matter what it is, make sure it's not made in China, all right? Not that I'm against China, but make sure it's not made in China, because China has figured out a way to mimic the weave, but it's a different fabric, okay, if that makes sense. So if it's Belgian linen, it's made in Belgium, it's grown in Belgium, it's like, all the fiber is from there, all right? Now, which one's the best? Do you guys know? It's Irish. Irish linen, the Ferguson family, which has been in existence for like 170 years, okay, is the #1 best linen that you can get. And you can actually go onto Google and type in Ferguson Irish linen, and they're super cheap. So compared to Belgium, which is weird, that Belgium has been like a marketing strategy to become the best, but it's actually really not the best. Irish linen is the best. French linen, I would say, would be number 2, is also known for being super, super soft. Number 3 is Belgium. Okay, I've actually owned Belgium linen and I didn't really like it. They're a little too rough for me, but the French and Irish linen are actually a lot better. Okay, now number 3, criteria. Okay, now when you're going to buy your linen, and again, I have all these different linen, sheets and whatnot all over my Amazon storefront and TikTok shop, so that way it's just brainless for you guys. You have to keep in mind, are you looking for 100% pure linen, or do you want maybe like a 55% linen to 45% cotton? Okay, either way, as long as you guys are sleeping on linen, you get that higher frequency, which is actually really, really good for your cells in your body. Okay, we can do a whole nother lecture on that. Criteria that you want to look for, if it's linen, it's automatically sustainable, but you want to look for, number 1, organic. Okay, if it's not organic, it means that they may have used chemicals on the process of the linen. So try to get things that are organic. That means that there is no chemicals involved. What they use instead is like a bioenzyme to actually wash the fabric, and that's a lot better. You also want to try to support companies that are fair trade, which means that they're actually paying the people in that area a good wage, and they're not just, demolishing it. US made versus European made, honestly, I'm not a big fan of that. As long as it's good quality, I'm willing to pay whatever farmer or whatever seamstress, whatever company made it. That's my MO. But of course, you can always, that's up to you. You also want to look for OEKO-TEX standard, which is like 100 certified, as well as maybe AZO certified. It just pretty much says that there's like no chemicals in it. And then the last one is, just no bleach. Okay. So companies, and I will list this for you guys. Companies that I found that are organic, that I have really liked also. Number one is the Ferguson's Irish. Okay. You also have Boll and Branch, which is organic and toxic free. There's Soul Organic. There's Quincy, which actually does more European. Citizenry is also organic linen. This is all bedding. Okay, so this is bedding linen, so for your bed. There's one called, and again, sorry if I butcher these names, but it's Koyuchi. There's also Boomi, I think it's Buhumi. It's Bhumi. There's one on Amazon also, which is Sijo. Ball and Branch you can get on Amazon, so that's also on my storefront. But again, the Irish linen is the best, and then the next best I would say would be Ball and Branch, as far as my experience. So hope that helps you guys. I will write this all out for you, and please let me know if you have any other questions about organic products, what you want to hear next, so I can help you guys out.